up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, you are Sean Diddy Combs. It looks like, baby, things are the pressure is getting worse. What am I talking about? They said Diddy Beverly Hills Mansion is not attracting buyers. They say it's icky and overpriced. Y'all, first of all, let me just say this, right? Because I heard, based off of information and belief, that mansion is not in Diddy's name. I know what you're going to say. That's because he put it in his kid's name or in his mama's name, Tisa. To which I would say his mama is getting sued for that exact thing. Janice better fight for her life for that platinum lace front budget. Go ahead and watch my video about that. But I'm not talking about that. I mean the fact that Diddy was nothing but a glorified tenant. Here's the thing. Ask yourself this. A federal judge issued an order that Diddy is not allowed to sell any of his assets until this case is put out, right? Now, I have heard rumors that the deed to the LA mansion is in Chase's name. However, those are just rumors. Based upon information and belief, people are saying that Diddy, just like his yacht that he had for all these years, we found out it was nothing but a rented yacht. He never owned it. They're saying the reason that LA mansion can be put for sale is the fact that it is not owned by Diddy, but he has no control over Diddy. It is another male who owns it that does not work for Diddy, doesn't have a relationship with Diddy. He just lets Diddy lease his mansion long term. Do with that what you will. Maybe Diddy's doing a rent to own, but forget all that because it really don't matter. I also would like to say Diddy needs the money right now. Diddy is going to do his best to try to get a presidential pardon. If you think this man that did all these things for 30 years and thinks he has a God platform and narcissistic, if you don't think that Diddy ain't going to try to buy his way out of jail, you must be insane. Don't forget Margaret Agnew Philly stood in front of a federal judge and said, even you don't believe me, Your Honor, trust the money. You really think that man ain't gonna try to buy his way out of jail? Okay. Okay. Now, what president would give a pardon? I mean, we only got two options, Biden or Trump. And for those of you guys that know, you can get a pardon at any time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be at the end of and it can be at any time from the time the crime is committed until you're convicted. You don't need charges. You can do it before the police even join the scene. The president can pardon you. I'm just saying, look it up. Look it up. No lies are told. But I will say this, right? Diddy's mansion is not attracting clients. Ask yourself why he won't sell that Star Island mansion, either one of them. Star Island is prime real estate property. People would snatch that up just to knock that mofo down and build a new one up. Ask yourself that. Come to think of it, how come Kanye West ain't buy Diddy's property? Okay, let's keep going. Let's get into why it's icky and overpriced. They said Diddy's Beverly Hills mansion has become a white elephant on the real estate market because prospective buyers have shown zero interest since it went up for sale 2 months ago. It's been 2 months? Wow. Time flies when you're teaching roaches to do the Harlem Shake, huh, Diddy? Take this money. Anyway, real estate sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ there have only been a few potential buyers who have even walked through the mansion that was the subject of a massive Homeland Security raid back in March. We're told no one has shown any interest in buying the place. Now, let me just say this. Who the hell would buy Diddy's place unless you take some zeros off? But, right? Well, let's keep going. Our sources say that a married couple recently looked at the house. It wasn't J-Lo and Ben Affleck. And the woman was creeped out and couldn't wait to leave. As one source put it, why do I feel like that married couple is Harvey and his sidekick dressed up? Harvey dressed up as a woman, the guy dressed up, and they just doing a stroll like a TMZ exclusive. Okay, anyway. Beyond that, every realtor we've spoken with says Diddy's asking price is ridiculous. They say it's worth nowhere near the $61.5 million he's asking. And there's another problem. As we get closer to Thanksgiving, the real estate market slows down dramatically and is pretty much dead through Christmas. That said, one realtor noted that the Menendez murder house in Beverly Hills recently sold, but the difference is the murders went down 35 years ago. The Diddy scandal is fresh. They said Diddy's got bigger fish to fry right now, but it may be time for a significant price reduction. Now, here's the thing. Who cares whether Diddy owns that place or not? It's just funny that Diddy thinks that Quincy and all those kids think that posting baby love, eating icing off of someone's fingers is going to melt the nation's heart, and you can't even sell a mansion. Now, two things could also be happening. One, whenever real estate props up in TMZ, they're usually high priced real estate ads. However, this one is saying that it's not going anywhere. I wonder if somebody does have their eye on the mansion. They want Diddy to reduce the price. So they're now doing bad media. Think about it. How much is a post in TMZ? 5, 10, 15,000? That post, if it, everybody else thinks it's under, that could save you millions of dollars. It could maybe even knock 10 million off the price. Baby, it is money well spent. I will say this, right? Who the hell is buying Diddy's mansion? Who? Who is buying Diddy's mansion? Forget about the federal raid. You got the ghost of Christmas past. I'm sorry. You got the ghost of uh, 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 grape rape drugs, right? Of SA drugs, the ghost, past, future, present, all flowing through there. You probably got like stir echo screens, sixth sense level of bad mojo. Why in the world would they think that anybody's going to buy that place? Again, it's interesting that you won't buy that Star Island case estate. Is that because Star Island is a hub? Is that because things can get shipped and flown into the Star Island residence? Right? You can't say it's because your mama stay. All your kids been moved out of the LA house and they all got their own apartments in the area. At least that's what they're saying. Y'all, there is something definitely going on in the house of Diddy. But the fact that as much as his team, his mom and his sons think they are writing like letters to the, you guys leave my daddy alone. That's the road going. And this is the first time in a long time that we've seen the social media, right, be driving something as opposed to what the mainstream media is saying. What do I mean? You leave it to TMZ. It's a fine house. You leave it to TMZ and all these. When this stuff first broke about Diddy, they didn't care. And now look at God's glory. Look at God's grace. Look what's going on. Y'all, listen, who's buying Diddy's house? You think it's going to be Elon Musk? You think it's going to be Ron Burkle? Who do you think is actually going to buy Diddy's house? I know one thing, Diddy is done, 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 done. And this little PR narrative that they keep running about how he's a good man and the Christian. I'm just going to post that to remind y'all about my dad. Christian, here's what y'all don't know. We don't know your dad. You know how celebs are always like, mind your business. You don't know me. That is true to a certain extent. I mean, you look at somebody like Cardi B. I mean, she's always on the internet. We don't know her, right? But we know more about her. You look at Meg Thee Stallion, this documentary. Do we know what goes on in Meg's head? No, but we know a little bit more about her. There are some celebrities that are a little bit more open. But who was Diddy really? We didn't know him. He barely ever did anything. He hardly ever spoke. You're literally saying, I want to post all the good things my dad's done. And the only thing you can do is post some music videos that made your dad dance. Where's all this stuff where he was helping the community? Where's all these college recipients? Where's the thing that said he was a treasure? That's right. Y'all can't get it because, like everything else, it was smoke and mirrors. Oh no. I'm waiting on Christian's post to actually show something that Diddy did, besides making like a jam y'all can step to, because that's the case. I was never a Diddy fan. I was listening to Maxwell. I'll stand outside his mama's world, his mama's world. Ooh, so please, Diddy, y'all can go somewhere. And for anyone else that actually thinks you know this billionaire deviant because you danced to the party, you was one of the idiots. He was just trying to pump, so you bought his Ciroc vodka and then rolling into De Leon. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.